Good evening. Hello, my name is Natalie Chow, and I'm currently an undergraduate student here at the University of Guelph. I would like to welcome you to the College of Business and Economics convocation ceremony this evening. The University of Guelph is honored by our graduates, and we take great pride in this ceremony. I'd like to tell you a little about the proceedings that are happening today. The ceremonials used for conferring degrees have evolved over a millennium, and the gowns and hoods represent that specific history. In general, the gowns for the baccalaureate and the magistrate programs are black, and the color of the hoods are different for every degree program. The doctors at the University of Guelph have a bright blue gown, and the honorary degrees have an even brighter color. The University of Guelph crest that you can see on the curtains behind me and on the cover of your convocation program also represent our specific history. The emblem shows ties with the Royal City of Guelph through the White Stallion. With the astrolabe, we show ties to the sciences. We show ties to literature through the book. And finally, we show ties to abundance and to agriculture through the cornucopia. The University of Guelph motto, Rerum Carica Caudacis, is a quote from Virgil. It is variously translated to mean, happy is the one who is able to ascertain the meaning of things, or perhaps to know the reason of things. The procession of people into the hall are also influenced by ancient tradition. The piper will herald the start of the procession of graduands, the students who are coming to graduate today. This will be followed by the arrival of the mace leading the platform party. The mace is a symbol of the authority of the university and is carried by the beadle. In medieval universities, the beadle was chosen by the instructor to act as an assistant. Today, the beadle is a ceremonial officer of Senate. Following the beadle and the mace is the provost, members of the administration and the honorees, fellows of the university, members of the board and senate, and members of the faculty and staff. The degrees will be conferred in the order that you see in your program and are separated by categories representing the specific degree being awarded within the college. We will begin with the doctorates and the magistrates, followed by the baccalaureate degrees. The name reader will present scholars to the provost by degree category. As the name of each student is called, the beadle will place a ceremonial hood over the recipient's shoulders. This moment will be videoed, and technology willing, there will be a live cast of the event to allow family and friends to watch from a distance. The provost will greet each student at center stage, and a photo will be taken. We understand the joy and the excitement accompanying such an auspicious occasion, but we ask that you hold your applause until after each group of graduates has crossed the stage. There will be an opportunity for a truly thunderous applause. Once all the degrees are conferred and all the cheers are cheered, the provost will close the ceremony and a recessional will play. We ask that you remain standing until all the platform party has processed out of the hall. Our colleagues from Alumni Affairs are hosting a social media program developed especially for convocation. So please share your photos, memories, and advice with graduating students by joining us on social media and using the hashtag #GuelphGrad. Finally, may I be the first to congratulate the graduates on their various successes and congratulate the family and friends that are here today to support them. Welcome to Convocation at the University of Guelph.
on far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Before we celebrate, please join me in a moment of silence for the victims of another senseless terrorist tragedy. I would like to acknowledge the Attawandaron people on whose traditional territory the University of Guelph resides, and offer respect to our Haudenosaunee, Anishinaabe, and Métis neighbors as we strengthen our relationships with them. We celebrate this day as a diverse community, representing many faiths as well as many who are non-religious. Can this day be significant both academically and spiritually for all of us? I believe it can. For those of you who are parents or friends of one of these graduands, you know today is significant. Some of you may be so surprised and even shocked that your son, daughter, or friend made it to this day that you now believe in miracles, if not God. You're proud of what they have accomplished. As they face the challenge of finding the right context to apply their education, may you continue your support, always mindful that to be loving, caring, and encouraging is at the heart of providing the spiritual support we all need in life. To the students before me who are graduating today, may you be thankful, determined, and good. Thankful for your parents, your profs, and the life force that brought you into existence. Determined to make this a better world, and good, both in your field and in your character. If spirituality is about values more than beliefs, you have been encouraged at the University of Guelph to embrace life-enhancing values like caring and compassion, along with academic achievement. Whether you believe in a higher being, an impersonal life force, or simply in life, love, and goodness in our universe, may this be one of the most significant days of your life as you become more equipped than ever in whatever field you go into to change lives and improve life. Amen, which means so be it. You may be seated.
Good evening and welcome. Members of the board, honorary fellows, faculty of the University of Guelph, family and friends, and most of all, graduands. I also extend a particular welcome to tonight's convocation speaker, Professor Tanya Mark. Welcome tonight to the celebration of convocation at the University of Guelph. I'm Charlotte Yates. I'm the Vice President Academic and Provost of the University of Guelph. And this evening I have the added privilege of serving as the Acting Vice Chancellor of the convocation. I'm pleased to welcome you to convocation, and as we begin today's ceremony, let me offer a few congratulatory remarks. First off, graduands, this is your big day. It is a big day. You've worked hard, you've persevered, and this is an indication that you have made it. Well done and well deserved. Graduation day is all about transitions, moving from one thing to another. It's one of a number of important transitions that you have already made and you will continue to make. Last fall, we had the opportunity to welcome our new first-year students onto the campus. We reminded them that besides being the incoming class of 2015, they were also the graduating class of 2019. That was a moment of traveling forward in time. Just for a moment, I'd like us all to travel back in time to your own arrival date here on campus a few years ago. Remember how it felt to set foot on campus for the first time as new students? Mix of excitement, as well as anticipation, a little nervousness perhaps, a lot of confidence, hope, and fear all at the same time. Well, today we know that you figured it out. Exploring campus, navigating your classes and labs, finding friends and mentors, and perhaps discovering the wider community of Guelph. And maybe most important, discovering yourselves. It was a time of transition, going from what you were to what you would become, including, by the way, becoming Griffins. Now it's time for you to travel then to the next transition. And maybe you're feeling that familiar mix of hope and optimism, together with some trepidation and uncertainty. So think back over the past few years to your studies here at Guelph. You leave us today having gained a new body of knowledge in your field and having a chance to study and work with renowned teachers and researchers. As part of a learning-centered, research-intensive campus, you've witnessed breakthroughs in scholarship and research here. You've been part of a diverse, welcoming community, open to differing opinions and sharing learning and discovery. And what you have learned goes well beyond strict subject matter and the classroom. An important part of our mission as a university has been to provide you with the tools to successfully adapt and navigate through the complexity and dynamics of our modern society. In our fast-paced world, the gap has narrowed between knowledge creation and knowledge application. New ideas become new products at an unprecedented pace. Information and communication technologies and the related democratization of learning and knowledge have become game changers. Effectively, the distance between today and tomorrow has narrowed. That presents challenges, but also great opportunities for all of us. A key challenge with change and transition is uncertainty, the very thing that you may be feeling or facing right now. Uncertainty is a challenge, but it's also a wonderful opportunity. The opportunity lies in finding what we call the upside of uncertainty, taking uncertainty and change and adapting in a healthy way. What does this mean? Here on campus, it means that our researchers and scholars anticipate problems and opportunities and develop solutions, including solutions to problems that we don't even know about and don't even exist yet. For you graduates, it means getting the job done and getting it done well, all while being future thinkers. Here at Guelph, we have tried to help you to learn, to adapt to, and indeed thrive in tomorrow's ever-changing world. We have looked to provide not just a curriculum, but also life skills or tools for your lifelong survival kit. Today, you face a new transition. Some of you will continue on to graduate school. Others of you will enter into the world of work. Still others will travel or otherwise take time to figure out what is your next stage in your life. Whatever your move, here at Guelph, we have attempted to provide the analytic and qualitative skills you need to look beyond the world today and to succeed through innovation and problem solving in new and interesting ways. You have learned, I hope, about adaptation and creativity. In effect, you have learned how to learn. And that's a good thing. As you leave behind the formal classrooms and labs, your learning doesn't end today. In a sense, it's just beginning. Lifelong learning. That's what we call this, the process of learning and adapting and applying that learning in new and exciting ways over your careers and over your lifetimes. I like to call it turning knowledge into action, bringing breakthrough ideas to life in powerful ways that change people's lives. You've spent the past few years as part of the university community, and I hope you've had a chance to learn how you fit into that wider community. Taking that wider view will be essential for you in tomorrow's world. The problems out there are multifaceted ones. Over the years, you will see that you will need to bring together the different perspectives, the blend of knowledge and ideas from different disciplines, and apply that knowledge in innovative and exciting ways. That's knowledge in action. That's finding the upside of uncertainty. As you enter this exciting new stage of your lives, I encourage you to draw upon all of your University of Guelph experiences as learners and as members of this very special community, and to bring the best you have to offer to every experience. Continue to take pride in your achievements. Embrace the opportunities as they arrive. And look to create your own opportunities that will shape all of our futures, opportunities to define who we are, to see the future through a broader lens. Universities are one of the few places in society where a large part of our purpose is to foster ideas and innovation, to dream and to inspire hope. That's exciting, and it's bold and imaginative. I encourage you to find ways to take what you have learned here, to engage with and make a difference in your world, in all of our worlds. And one more parting comment, and this thing is for certain. Once a Griffin, always a Griffin. Thank you. This evening's convocation address will be delivered by Tanya Mark, a faculty member in the marketing area who has recently been recognized with the University of Guelph's Faculty Association Distinguished Professor Award for Excellence in Teaching. This award recognizes contributions towards teaching and learning, including innovative classroom instruction, student consultation, thesis supervision, and curriculum design. Earlier this year, Tanya Mark was also awarded the 2015 William Davidson Award from the Journal of Retailing for her article, Capturing the Evolution of Customer-Led Relationships. I'm pleased to invite Professor Mark to now give the convocation address.
Thank you, Madame Provost. Imagine a warm, sunny day in August when one would rather be on a beach than on a road at work. For the third time this day, Bill, an executive trying to close sales, was disappointed by his customers' lack of interest in his cleaning products. As any good sales executive would do, he brought samples of his products along with gifts, candies and the sort to leave behind. The customer signed on the dotted line, but he noticed that they seemed more interested in the gifts that he left behind rather than the products he was selling. This story isn't about perseverance. It is not about how Bill tried to get better at what he was already really quite good at. Bill wasn't trying to follow his passion. Simply, Bill saw an opportunity and he took it. Today, had William Wrigley Jr. not pounced on the opportunity to abandon his effort to sell soap and baking powder and start his own firm selling chewing gum, he might have spent his entire career wondering what would have become of that moment when that window creaked open. There's a lot of pressure to follow that plan, to continue ticking off the boxes. You know that plan. I'll go to school, I'll do this, I'll graduate, I'll do that. I'll follow my dreams. There's a place for plans. There's security in that, a sense of comfort. It's the routine you like so much, and the reward is like going to a movie, holding that cold drink lying on the couch, the same couch that you've sat on every night for the last year. There's also a time and a place when a window opens and a door swings ajar. A little light shines through. It happens in a flash, these moments, and they vanish quickly. I can't tell you when you'll have these moments. I can't know if you'll see them for what they are. The grassy, less traveled road in that yellow wood on that autumn day. Sadly, it won't be like the movies, where taking a chance always seems to work out. Saying yes means welcoming discomfort. It means doing something different. It means trying something new. It means opening up the possibility of failure. It means picking yourself up if the path dead ends. But too often we're scared. There's no getting around that feeling. Serendipity is more common than we'd like to admit. Think back on your last few years, and I'm sure you can pick out moments when you, on a whim, took a chance on something or on someone. A friend asked you for advice. An acquaintance wants you to help them with their class project. A classmate says, "Come with me to the city." You took a risk and you came out ahead. Try something new. Because the older you get, the higher the stakes get, and you will have more to lose. Here's the good news. It's early in the game. It's cheap to fail at this point in your life. You might lose, but try even once, and you have everything to gain. Take the path less traveled by, and indeed, it might just make all the difference. Watch for those opening windows. So often, the advice to seize the moment stops right there, just when the journey seems the most exciting. Try it, do it, mean it, feel it, enjoy the euphoria. But there's more to it than that. There's a catch. So let me tell you a story or two. A friend of mine in Guelph runs a fast-growing company. She received over 200 resumes for an entry-level position. She selected 3 candidates to interview. Of course, you hired the most qualified candidate, I said to her when she told me the story. You know, the one with the most experience and the highest grade. No, she replied, amused. I hired the 3rd, the least qualified candidate on paper. She had average marks and no work experience. But the other 2 had top grades, I countered. Yes, but the first could not look me in the eyes when answering, and the second slouched in his chair during the interview. When I worked at Deloitte & Touche in Toronto, I helped to interview candidates. I noticed that the standard practice was to interview candidates and then take them out for dinner. That's the most important part of the day, confided the partner in charge. I get to see how they treat each other, the waitresses, and whether they have table manners. And the second most important part, I asked? I speak to our reception staff for their opinions on them when they first arrive. I read them when their guard is down. You see, it's the little things that give you away. You're entering a professional world. Often you won't be told why you didn't get the job. We're too polite for that. We say, he wasn't a good fit for the job, when what we really mean is his lack of attention to details, his little mistakes, suggested to me he would not excel at our firm. Graduates, seize the moment, but mind the details. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Thank you very much, Professor Marks, for making us notice the importance of saying yes, which is a very good advice, by the way, and also that it's always the little things that get you. So thank you. I think these are very excellent words for us to remember. So now, graduates, this is your moment. Will the graduating class please rise? Madam Provost, I have the honor to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Guelph that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I hereby accept you for admission to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto. Let us all congratulate these scholars on their accomplishments.
Will the members of our graduating class please be seated?
Good evening. My name is Julia Christensen Hughes, and I have the honor of being the Dean of the College of Business and Economics. And I want to extend my sincere congratulations to all of the graduands today, and a special thank you to their parents and their family and friends who I know have supported you on your journey. I'm excited to be able to call your names and watch you cross the stage, as I know your family is. We are going to save our collective applause until the end, but family members, if the feeling comes over you, we welcome the odd yahoo or some other such noise that you may be inclined to make to show your enthusiasm. Madam Provost, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Business and Economics that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors Program. Vannon James Farrell. Mitchell Karkek. Madam Provost, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Business and Economics that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honors Program. Nadia Akbari. Felix at Tumise Aliobois. Okay. Stephen Terrence Antonio. Scott Andrew Banks. Craig Stevens Bennett. Ellen Constance Birkenhauer. Ryan Gregory Broderick. Jonathan Carter Kamek. Robert Cameron. Eric Caprio. Anthony Carlton. John Carroll with distinction. Chelsea Jane Clerk. Taylor Kelly Connolly. Ryan Gary Cookish. Gavin Grant Crandall. Congratulations, I know you're doing well. Andrew Ryan Crawford. Congratulations, Curran. Yes. Whitney Rose Curran. Paul Daly. Congratulations. Peter DeMarco with distinction. Thomas John Denstedt. Michael Robert Devers. Megan Holly Dietrich. Andre Dubrinsky. Jordan Dostanko. And now Nicholas Dostanko. Cole Joseph Dragoni. Alan Carter Dungavel. My apologies. Peter Donald Elines. Congratulations, Erdman. Andrew Erdman. Nicholas Frank. Congratulations. Alexandra Lydia Fullerton. Thanks, Adam. Adam Gabay. Rishal Gambier. Moyne Ganny. John Gizzarelli. Jonah Goldberg with distinction. Andrew Gordon. Gregory Keane Gowan. Stephen Rodney Graham. Christian Gravel with distinction. Sean David Guerin. Andrew James Gunpat with distinction. Mucho Habimana. Brendan Taylor Hamilton with distinction. Michael Donald Harrison. Andrew Holman.
Congratulations, well done. Irons. Sounds okie-doke.
Mark Andrew Irons.
Okay, got it.
Hasnan Abbas Joffrey. Ling Zhou. Rositsa Jivkova. Dylan Keller. Dawit Yifter Kidane. Chu Fu Quintin Lei. Dylan Gerard Lancier. Sophie LeMay. Mark Leschishin. Mark Lata. Zhao Li. Juntao Lin. Jacob John Lindsay. Kevin John Lush. Zhao Yuan Ma. Brett Alexander James Mackenzie. Nadia Maggi. Andrew Richard Malecki. Budimir Mandrapa. Brendan J. Marshall. Emma Lynn Maxwell with distinction. Eric McKeon. Scott Alexander McKinnon.
Got it. Congratulations.
Jacob Peter McLaughlin. Scott William McLaughlin.
Yeah, got it.
Robert Grant McVeigh. Sarah Christina Myrink. Jason Milgram.
Here you are. Big day.
Ian Spencer Mills.
Congratulations, Molinaro.
Amanda Molinaro with distinction. Dean Alexander Moore. Nick Mustard. Martin Nedza with distinction. Raymond Nguyen.
You did it. Good job.
Adam Donovan Nickel with distinction. Matthew James Noonan. Andrei Novikov. Joshua William Orth. Kevin James Parr. Shri Shanmugan Punasada. Paul Polisena.
Congratulations. You did it.
Frankie Porco.
Got it.
Daniel Posabon. Stephen Allen Richardson.
Congratulations. Is it Roper?
David Alexander Stewart Roper.
Congratulations. Rosario. Okay, there you are.
Malcolm Emmanuel Rosario. Aaron Rosen.
Richard? No, Richard too. Okay. We're all good. Richard Mark Mogul Rotman. Got it. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron MacArthur Rutledge. It's Colin, you said? Or Colin? Colin Russell. Simon Walter Schneider. Rafi Samerjeen. Kosha Rashman Shaw. Callum Gordon Shaw. Brody Alexander Shepherd. Ian Andrew Simpson. Mitchell Kevin Smith. Congratulations, Victoria. Victoria Kate Steele. Congratulations. Jackson Alexander Stephan. Jonah Stern. Benjamin Stivalati. Curtis Scott Stobo. Cameron Brian Stockel. Nicole Sung. Okay. There you are. Nicole Sung. Chow Tang. Christopher Taylor. Oh. Kieran Toombs.
So the last name is just Tom Zach.
Okay. Got it. Please go ahead. Gregory Tomzak. Gregory Anthony Tristani. Dana Nicole Van Balcom. Wesley Robert Van Dolder. Marco Villalobos Caldron. Nathan William Visser. Cody Robert Walker.
Jeffrey Richard Ward with distinction. James Daniel Whalen. David Robert Whitfield. Tyler Brian Witt. Belinda Ya Taiwa Yuba.
It's Yeomans, not humans.
Yeomans, okay, got it. Joseph Arthur Yeomans. Lauren Catherine Zeraldo. Go ahead, please. Wei Zhang.
Shall I wait for you to say that?
Yes. But I need your card just to make sure. Is it Furcha?
Yeah, for
Okay. Madam Provo, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the School of Hospitality, Food, and Tourism Management that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honors Program. Stefan Victor Michael Furchuk. Congratulations, you've done so well. Aaron Laurie. Chui Ma. Kayla Lynn Vanderpost. Yibo Yang. Jocelyn Chi Woon Yao. Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates.
And while we're in an applauding mood, can you please join me in thanking Dean Christensen Hughes, who's done such a great job in reading all these names today. Madam Provost, I would ask you to confer the various and several degrees on the graduates listed in the program but unable to be present at this ceremony.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I confer the various and several degrees in absentia on the graduates not present. Well, graduates, you did it, and you're almost at the end. Congratulations, another round of applause. And as new graduates, I also get to welcome you to the Griffin Alumni family, which is a growing family. This week, more than 3,400 new graduates will join the Griffin Alumni family. The University of Guelph alumni now number more than 125,000 graduates around the world. So who knows who you're going to bump into in the next day, weeks, and years ahead. We are all proud of your accomplishments here at the University of Guelph and look forward to seeing how the foundations you have developed as a student will support you in the future. We want to celebrate your achievements and successes and hope you will stay in touch. Remember that you are always welcome on the University of Guelph campus. Graduates, you've made memories here, including today's ceremony. Remember this as well. You are a student for a short time, but you are a Griffin forever. This concludes our formal convocation ceremony. I have a couple of announcements to make. Dean Julia Christensen Hughes will host a reception for all graduates and their guests at Creelman Hall. This is an opportunity to bump into old friends, introduce your family to your friends, congratulate each other, and we hope that you will participate in this celebration. Graduates, once you have taken all your photographs, could I ask you to please return your gowns and hoods to the tent outside this hall. One more note, we are hosting 22 convocation ceremonies this week. This is an exciting time for everyone. So before I declare the end, I just want to say when you exit, would you exit graduates to your right or to my left? And thank you for your cooperation on that. And with that, I now declare convocation dismissed. Congratulations.